Hi, good morning. I'm Vikram Singh. I'm working in Jawaharlal Nehru University as an academic administrator. Today, the topic of my presentation is research processes in physical education and sports as per the NCTE syllabus. There is a tremendous scope for research in all the fields, as we very well know, and physical education and sports field is a no exception to this. Now, we must understand sequentially and progressively how research methodology and research processes are a part and parcel of physical education and sports. As we see today, there is immense potential despite wonderful elite performance where athletes are winning and losing by millimeters and by milliseconds. In this background or the backdrop, it is very important to study research methodology and research processes in sports and physical education. Now, as a theoretical component of sports, we study sports sciences. Sports sciences is a little different than sports medicine. However, both the fields are supplementary and complementary to each other. But it is important to understand the difference between both the fields from research point of view. Sports sciences comprises of sports psychology, exercise physiology, sports anthropometry, sports nutrition, sports physiotherapy, and few other fields. Whereas sports medicine is primarily deals with the medicinal, the surgical, or more of the advanced therapeutic component of physical education and sports performance. Especially the specialization in sports medicine, it plays an important role. For example, a person having a specialization for treatment of knee injuries, which are very common in sports. The other person can be a specialist in dealing with the heart related problems, and some other person can be an expert of bone related disorders or athletes triad in the female sports persons. Now, from research point of view, as we all know, that every MBBS doctor is not automatically qualified to touch an elite sports person unless and until he has gone through research processes and methodologies and procedures which are proven or which are worth experimenting on the sports persons. You cannot just simply go and treat a sports person because he or she is altogether a different case than a sedentary person, because it's not about the functional fitness that an athlete is looking forward to. An athlete actually is looking forward to 100% coming back to his or her normal performance or that peak or the zone we call. Therefore, an MBBS doctor has to also take up research methods, research processes in one or two areas of specialization. He need to understand the dynamics, the training structure of the sports persons. He need to understand the exercise physiology and study research processes related to that. Now, the research processes and research science, I would say, are very closely practiced by the various research officers and scientific officers appointed by Sports Authority of India and its various centers. And there are some private labs also which are dealing with the specific problems associated with the elite sports persons. For example, the research processes of sports psychology primarily deal with the attitude, personality, and classification of the sports persons according to their interests and aptitudes. The research processes of exercise physiology deals with the utilization of energy and effects of exercise on various systems of the body, especially the musculoskeletal system. Similarly, anthropometry deals with the talent identification by thoroughly studying the research processes of how and in what way a sports person grows and at what point of time he or she requires what type of training, such that the growth and development both take place simultaneously. Next component is sports nutrition. This is also a highly research oriented and very specialized field, wherein although it is very important that a person should have thorough knowledge of the nutrition, especially cellular nutrition, but also how the energy continuum takes place when a sports person participates in sports competitions. Before competition meal, during competition meal planning, and after the competition meal planning. Besides having the knowledge of supplements in sports performance, in nutrition and diet. I hope that this overview will help the master's degree students of physical education in their paper 1 as per NCT's syllabus. Thank you very much. I am Dr. Vikram Singh from Jawaharlal Nehru University signing off. Wish you all the best. If you have any queries, you may please contact your supervisor or you can drop it on my YouTube channel with my name Vikram S. Thank you.